A retail bag check exit policy is a form policy, a management procedure, a set of standard guidelines or rules for customers, consumer set in place by a store owner, a manager or owner of the store. In some retail stores such as JB Hi-Fi, customers are randomly asked, instructed, or requested or subject to present their personal bags for inspection by a staff or security guard or loss prevention associate when leaving the store on condition of entry. Additionally, some stores such as JB Hi-Fi, Best Buy and Costco take this to the extreme in an additional further measure and process of conducting receipt inspection to make sure the customer is purchasing the correct item. There is another theft scheme, in which people can conceal items and then only pay for one item. Normally this is either done by customers or employees. Loss prevention, security guard would normally only ask for a bag check. The purpose is to reduce and decrease retail theft and shoplifting. Operation and management. The way the store manage and monitor the loss, prevent and enforce the policy of retail bag check exit policy does vary between store. A lot store include JB Hi-Fi, Australia Company, Costco, Apple Store, Coles, Australia Company, have introduced loss prevention measure. They either contract hire a third, external, party loss prevention agent. Private security company include Wilson Security or internal employees. Staff. Decline and failing. Simply failing, declining and refusing to comply with retail bag check at the exit is not a criminal offense or against the law. In some stores, it is deemed as a form of breach in violation of store policy. The consequence is that the store manager reserves the right to ask the customer to leave their store and then ban them from the store. If the customer returns to store, they may be deemed to be trespassing or making unauthorized access without consent or permission. In some retail stores, you may request that the store manager or security guard refrain from checking your bag when you exit the store. You just have to explain the reason in a reasonable and respectful way. Disadvantage. Some people's individual judgment and opinion are against retail bag check exit policy because they believe that is a violation of an invading personal privacy, feel uncomfortable, mistaken identity, or false detaining for shoplifting. Some people purchase the same item from another store, then bring to another store like JB. When customer walk out from store, staff may request that the customer presents a receipt for that item. Sometimes can be a problem with this process because different stores operate and have different point-of-sale systems. Some stores' point-of-sale system use an email receipts as instead of paper hard copy is the case with the Apple Store. Some people believe this type of retail management policy and scheme wastes time and may result in stereotyping individuals. For example, all teenagers who are under age of 15, 16, 18 or 21 are the shoplifters and troublemakers and bullying. No bag allowed policy. No bag allowed policy is a management store policy and another type of way which set by manager or owner to clamp down, reduces and combat retail theft. Basically, this type of tactic and scheme is either an optional or requirement, where you can choose either to leave your bag outside or subject to bag inspection at the exit. China mainland. In China, inside major supermarket include Walmart, Carrefour. They have bag locker, which is a service provider for the customer, shopper, and guest to put their personal belonging item which over the size of A4 paper. The benefits and advantage of provider bag locker services for customer and shopper, which is convenience for customer and in an internal professional perspective in reduce theft. Legal issues. Retail store and business need to be very careful before considering the adoption of the retail bag check exit policy. review federal and state government laws prior to adapting said policy.